Right, so this is the Magic TrackPad. I've already taken it out of the box, but we'll just show you the box at the moment. It's around 50 something pound. It's quite expensive. Shows you all the things you can do at the bottom. So the swipes and the gestures. I bought this primarily for when Lions released in July for the enhanced features. So if we open the box, it's a very small box. It's a lot easier to open with two hands, by the way. There's where the Magic TrackPad sat. There's my receipt. And there's the instruction manual. I haven't opened the instruction manual, nor have I looked to see if it has any Apple stickers. I'll check that later. I'll just put this back together. I'm quite impressed with the size of the trackpad. I've not seen one in real life up until now, and it's quite big. There's a lot of space there, and here it is. I've artfully got it next to my wireless keyboard, and you can see it working here as I use 4 fingers to bring expose up and show my desktop. And you can also do other neat things like scroll. You can't set by default the scroll to scroll the same way as Lion or the iOS devices. You can do that with a program called Mouse Prefs. Here I'm using 3 fingers to navigate backwards and forwards. That also works in Finder, but again, we'll show it later. One thing I had to do though was stick it down with double-sided duct tape. Now I've stuck both the keyboard and the Magic TrackPad together. This is because it was sliding along, making dragging very difficult. As you can see, I can push on it quite firmly now. A little bit of a neat fix for a few pence. Right, so we've looked at the box that the Magic TrackPad came in, as well as a look at the Magic TrackPad in the flesh, and the unique way that I've mounted them to my IKEA desk to stop them slipping around, which was making dragging difficult. Let's have a look now at some of the options. You'll notice in my system preferences I've now got a trackpad option. I wouldn't have had that before, rather just a Magic Mouse option. To set the device up, I went to the Bluetooth menu, set up Bluetooth device, and it appeared in the Bluetooth setup assistant. It's that straightforward. I just found a smartphone from somewhere. Okay, so opening the trackpad preferences, we have the options for tracking speed. Now on my 27-inch iMac, it's a little slow. I can't really drag from one side to the other, so we'll set that a bit faster. You've got the option to turn tap to click on, and if you turn that on, you can tap to drag and drag lock. I don't like any of these, so I'm going to turn them off, but that's up to you. And you can also have a right click area or secondary click, as it is in OS X land, at the bottom right or left corner. So if you set it to the right corner, I'm just going to go onto my desktop. I'm going to press the bottom right, and there we go. We get a secondary click. Again, it's not something I have on. We've got scrolling with or without inertia, rotate, pinch, open, zoom in on the screen if you keep the control key down in this case. So there we go, 2 fingers. Setting secondary click, that's 2 fingers. Swipe to navigate, so in this case it's 3 fingers left to go backwards, 3 fingers right to go forwards in your history. That also works in Finder, so if you just drop into the movies folder and back, 3 fingers left, 3 fingers right, back into there. And we've got the 4-finger up, shows the desktop, down brings it back, down shows open applications, up brings it back, and we've got 4 fingers right, 4 fingers left brings up the running programs list. What I do like about this is it gives you, if you put your mouse on, hover your mouse over each one, it gives you a little video. However, there are some things that I think you should be able to do out of the box that you can't with Apple's default setup. So for that we use this, a free application called Menu Bar, and at the moment I've got it running. It's up here, it's disguised as a battery icon, and you can have it as the logo or the battery. I'm keeping it at the battery at the moment. And it also adds in here a preferences icon, which gives you lots more options, and options not only for the trackpad but for the MacBook trackpad and the Magic Mouse. So you can have 3 finger clicks rather than simple 1 or 2. So I've got the 3 finger click set up here for middle click, which in Safari opens a link in another tab. So I'll just do a search for Apple, and if I now 3 finger click on the trackpad, you'll notice that Apple has opened in another tab. That's pretty useful. As well as that, you can have alternate swipes. You can have a 3 finger left swipe, a 3 finger right one. You can do different things other than what you get by default. As well, you've got rotate and pinch, so you can just do more stuff. One neat feature is over here, if you turn the real-time display on, it'll show what fingers you've got and what they're doing. As you can see, I'm accidentally triggering actions there. So that's the Magic TrackPad, enhanced with mouse press. I'm going to have to say it's going to take some getting used to, but on my desk space I've got 2 computers, and having a mouse, there wasn't a lot of space for it. We'll get to see how it works in editing in Final Cut later. I'm hoping it's quite easy. I've had a play, seems to be okay so far. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching this quick Lord Splodge screencast on the review, I suppose, of the Magic TrackPad.